But you know, I knew your aunt. She was a friend of mine. Her name was Kristina, too. You got a pretty crazy, messed up family, kid. Not that I'm one to criticize. But Cameron, at least you get to have for just a guardian. He was my dad. I don't know what's gonna happen with you. Your mama, she sure loves you, but she's in a lot of trouble.
Now, you know the drill. You walk many a client through it. Take a statement, fingerprint you, mugshot you. It works.
I was framed.
That's what they all say.
I'd like a moment with Ms. Davis.
Why? You're not her shrink, you're not her attorney, you're nothing.
Well, by all means, refuse a visit, but I'll need some documentation which might be admitted to the court later as evidence that you violated her rights.
She's not going to wiggle out of this on a technicality, so you go ahead and visit away.
Do you want me to call Dara Jensen?
I'd appreciate it.
How much contact did you have with this Cindy?
As much as Stefan arranged. God only knows what else he's fabricated.
Ms. Davis?
This isn't a good time, Rick.
Well, I'm afraid it's not going to get any better. I represent Edward Lawrence Ashton. My client is suing you for libel, slander, and defamation of character. He's also seeking punitive damages in the amount of $10 million.
I'm showing good faith by making partial payment. I could just as easily take you to court.
You should make it a point to avoid legal difficulties whenever possible. This is a numbered account at Credit Suisse. I want the payments wired directly.
My uncle signed the promissory note, not me.
Faulting will cost you something you don't want to lose.
Why'd you block him? I just had a feeling you didn't have a gun. You don't want a murder charge, and I don't want to be an accessory.
Where's Emily right now?
She's supposed to be with Zander. Why?
What do you not want to lose?
He's going after her.
Relax. Don't make me hurt you. It's nothing personal. You're just sleeping with the wrong guy, that's all. And he owes us money, and we collect by taking what he cares about most.
Where's Emily?
Why? What happened? She went to get
Nikolas,
baby
try herself again. How long ago did she leave?
I don't.
Where'd she go?
What's
Zander,
going
tell
on?
me how long ago my sister left.
30 minutes.
Was she driving the SUV?
Yes.
Which direction was she heading?
I don't know. She went to get baby stuff.
Meyer. Okay, she was driving the green SUV. The plate. Zander, do you know the plate?
I don't have any
Okay,
idea.
I'll get the plate, okay? She was going to get some baby stuff, so just send
Okay,
people
you
over
tell
to
me what the hell is going on.
Alcazar threatened to go after Emily.
What?
No one tried to
You're gonna get her killed. You realize that?
You were supposed to be keeping her safe, Zander. I told you Alcazar might go after her to get to me. You shouldn't even let her out of your sight for 1 second.
Okay, and send somebody over to the warehouse complex. Hold on, Meyer, hold on.
Hey. Good, you're okay.
He's okay. Sorry, false alarm.
Don't look surprised to see us.
Someone grabbed me on the pier. He said if you don't make the payments, they'll take me next time.
Mike, you never saw his face?
No, he grabbed me from behind. He said the only way I'd get hurt is if I tried to look at him, so I didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna put a guard on you until this is taken care of.
All right, I'll do whatever you want, Jace, but wouldn't it be simpler if Nikolas just pays the money?
Emily, I can't do that unless Lydia and I have a child.
Jason could lend it to you.
No, absolutely not.
Just enough to cover the payments until the inheritance comes through.
No, we'll have to find another way.
It's a way so that Emily's not put at risk. You have the money, right?
I need to talk to Emily first. Let's go outside.
He'll give you the money. Do Emily a favor and take it.
Look, I didn't want Emily involved in this, but I'll do whatever I have to do to protect her.
Oh, what, you're gonna talk about how you're gonna nobly step aside and keep your distance, don't bother. I gave Emily the chance to end our marriage so she could be with you. She's still here.
All Alcazar wants is his money. And as long as Nikolas makes the payments, you're gonna be safe.
Thank you for all of this.
Hey, look, I got my own problems with Alcazar, okay? But even if I didn't, I would still help Nikolas because I'll pretty much do anything he asks me to do.
I know. I'm sorry if I'm taking advantage, Jason.
No, you're not. But you gotta explain something to me. You said marrying Zander was about, giving him a present. Something good to remember.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way.
Because you lived, Emily. And that is the most important thing. That you're alive and now you have advantage over other people. You've come close enough to dying to know what truly matters. Nikolas's debt will be canceled. There's not going to be a threat against you or him. That's it.
I'll still be married to Zander, Jason.
Is that what you want?
If I broke Zander's heart to be with Nikolas, I wouldn't like myself, Jace. I mean, I'd feel wrong and selfish. And how can anything good come from that?
So far, you almost got Emily murdered by your uncle. And now she's being threatened because you can't pay your debts. You want to help her, Nikolas? You want to be noble? Then leave her alone and stay gone.
Emily married you, Zander. You said she wants to stay. I'm not going to push her to betray herself.
All right, I'm going to give Nikolas the money to make the payments. Nikolas, it's just going to be best for everyone involved if you just take it, okay?
Okay, all right, I understand.
Okay, and I'm going to send somebody over to watch this place.
I told him it would be all right.
I guess it is.
There shouldn't be any more problems.
I'll make sure of that. I won't come back here again.
All right. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Good night, Jace.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. Hopefully it's over.
Hopefully. How many bottles does one baby need?
I don't know. They were supposed to sterilize them, or I don't know. Maybe that's just for newborns.
Is there directions? I mean, we should probably just do it in case,
Yeah. Maybe I should have asked Jason to stay. He took care of Michael when he was a baby. He was great with him.
Jason takes care of a lot of things, doesn't he? He's going to help you with your problem. Nikolas?
Zander. Jason didn't shoot you once because I asked. In the meadow on the way to Canada. For all he knew, you were just some desperate kidnapper. But he let you go, which probably changed my whole life. So when you came back, I fell in love with you.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I know it's crazy, but I wish we could go back. I was scared out of my mind. I couldn't think of my life 5 minutes in front of me, but I had you to count on.
You still do. Zander. I'm here because I want to be. Being with you is the only way I can be true to myself.
The funds will be transferred from an account in the Grand Keys. Once a month. I want to hear from you personally each time the payment goes through. Thank you. I thought you were being held until the trial.
My new attorney secured my release.
Alexis quit?
No. Alexis was arrested for criminal fraud. It seems she paid a young woman to falsely accuse Ned Ashton of rape.
That doesn't sound like something Alexis would do. It sounds like something you would do.
Oh, well, you give your aunt too much credit. Turns out she was purposely mishandling my case. I could have been released within hours of my arrest had she not conspired to keep me locked up.
Because she knows you're guilty, and so do I.
Well, then my attorney will have to prove you both wrong.
You had to know that I would just hate your guts for trying to kill Emily, that there would be no forgiveness.
That's why I would never do it.
You're lying, like always. Hoping that I'll just trust you one more time, but you know what? I finally figured it out. Did you really try to kill Emily for the money? Or were you just trying to make sure that I'd have no one left to love, no one left to believe in except for you?
Don't be ridiculous. I am guilty of nothing but wanting you to marry Lydia to save your life.
But my marriage to Lydia is completely unnecessary. I'm paying off the debt, and no one had to die for it.
How did you raise the funds?
Private financing.
From whom?
Jason Morgan.
A gangster. Jason Morgan. Nikolas, don't you remember you almost died when a rival gang tried to kill Morgan? Any money that he's lending you is obviously from extortion or smuggling. How could you be so foolish?
Better the gangster I know than the one you're in debt to.
What are you talking about?
Your creditor. The one who had me beaten up. Do you not even know his name?
Yes, of course I do. He's a Russian financier. No. He's part of a consortium of businessmen.
Wow, you must have been really desperate not to know you were dealing with a front man. Our creditor is Lorenzo Alcazar.